Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. In this video, we're taking a look at the MOVO UM300 microphone. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, MOVO provided the UM300 for a fair and honest review, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. On the front of the box, it says it's compatible with Android and PC. On the back of the box, it says this microphone has a 2-year warranty provided you register it. Inside the box, the first thing I see here are some information cards and a fairly simple and straightforward instruction manual. They do say this microphone is plug and play. They include a fairly long USB-C to USB-A cable so you can plug it into your computer, and a fairly long USB-C to USB-C cable so you can plug it into your phone, tablet, or even a laptop. Now, looking at the front of this microphone, on the bottom is a button called pattern, and that will change the polar pattern of the microphone from cardioid to omnidirectional. Cardioid will pick up sound from the front and slightly off to the sides of the microphone, and omnidirectional will pick up sound around the microphone. There's also a large volume knob that doubles as a mute button. Now, this volume knob will control the gain of the microphone as well as the volume to headphones if you have them plugged in. The body of the microphone is made of metal, the base of the stand is made of metal, the arm holding the microphone to the stand is made of plastic, and the top of the microphone here is very sturdy. The microphone itself feels very sturdy. On the bottom of the UM300 is a 5/8 threaded mount. If you wanted to put this on a microphone stand, there's a USB-C port as well as a 3.5mm headphone jack. Now, they state the UM300 is plug and play, and that is true, but there is a caveat to that. When I plugged it into my PC, it automatically installed and it was ready to go. But I did have to configure it. When I plugged it into my phone, it just worked right away, but I did have to configure it. This is what the UM3 sounds like when you plug it into your computer and don't configure anything. The gain is absolutely cranked and it doesn't sound very nice at all. And I'll show you how it sounds on my phone. So let's check out how the MOVO microphone works on a phone. Right now you're listening to me through the internal microphones on my phone, and what I'm going to do is read the back of the MOVO box. We're a team of creators and entrepreneurs who proudly support the content creation community through innovative, high-quality products that let you do you. So now I've got the MOVO plugged directly into my phone via that USB-C cable, and you can see the phone is powering the MOVO without issue, and that's a really good sign here. So what I'm going to do is continue on reading the back of the box. From filmmakers to photographers, vloggers to podcasters and beyond, MOVO helps you share your creative voice across countless mediums and content platforms everywhere. So when I took a look at the recording, one thing I noticed right away is that I was clipping. The gain on this microphone from factory is cranked to the maximum, so I do recommend changing that and turning it down. Hopefully I'm a little bit easier to hear now and my voice shouldn't be clipping. I'll just continue on reading from this box, and I'll say, from filmmakers to photographers, vloggers to podcasters and beyond, MOVO helps you share your creative voice across countless mediums and content platforms everywhere. The blue ring means that the volume knob is controlling the volume that's going to a headset if you have one plugged in. The red means that the microphone is muted, and when you press and hold the volume knob and it turns purple, that means you can adjust the gain. The very first thing I recommend doing with this microphone once you plug it in is press and hold the volume button and turn the gain right down. It is very loud. Now let's check out the polar patterns of this microphone. So I have it set to cardioid right now, just like the image. And what I'll do is I'll turn this away from me, and you should hear quite a bit of a difference in what exactly this microphone is picking up. And now the microphone is facing me, and we'll turn it into omnidirectional mode. And it should be pretty even as I turn this microphone around the other way. So omnidirectional is great if you have multiple people in the room and you want to pick up multiple voices. But if you're just talking into the microphone yourself, I'd recommend keeping it on cardioid mode. Now we'll do a proximity test of this microphone to see how it sounds when you get closer to it and also further away. And we'll start out with further away. So here is the microphone about maybe 3 feet or so, 2.5, 3 feet away from me. You should be hearing a lot more echo, a lot less clarity in my voice, and the microphone probably doesn't sound near as good. And as I bring it closer to me, the microphone should sound a lot better. And when I get right up on it, one thing I've really noticed about this microphone is that it's incredibly sensitive, and it actually doesn't really like you to be right up on it. It kind of gets blown out. Now we'll do a plosive test to see how the microphone picks up air rushing into the microphone. If it pops, if I were to say something like popsicle, or if I were to hold it away, popsicle, popsicle. And you can see that the microphone does a lot better further away. The closer you get, it just doesn't like it at all. Now, throughout this video, you've been listening to me through the UM300. What I'm going to do now is switch to a kind of comparable microphone that runs a little bit cheaper. Now you're listening to me through a Blue Snowball Ice, which runs about $20 cheaper. The Blue Snowball Ice is very simple and straightforward. There are no controls here. What you see is what you get. You can't mute it, you can't adjust the gain, you can't monitor it. It literally just plugs into the computer and that's it. Now let's get into what I liked and what I didn't like about the UM300. And we'll start out here with what I liked. I like the feature set of this. I like that the volume knob works as a mute button. I like that you can change the gain with it as well as the volume for your headphones if you're monitoring. I like that it does have a pattern button to change between cardioid and omnidirectional. I like that it does use USB-C. I like that you can mount it to a microphone stand if you want. Now for the things I don't like about the UM300, and we'll start out here with them saying it's plug and play. While that technically is true, you can plug it into your phone or the computer and it will work. It's not going to sound good unless you configure it. The gain is cranked right out of the box, and that's really unfortunate. If someone doesn't really know how to use one of these microphones and doesn't know how to change the gain on it or even know what gain is, well, they're going to have a tough time. They're going to have a tough time figuring out why the microphone is clipping, why it doesn't sound good, why they sound blown out. And that is a big downside. Now, keeping on that same vein here, I actually don't like how this microphone sounds. I turned down the gain all the way, and while I'm not clipping as much, something doesn't seem right. It's very easily overpowered. I'm not even speaking loud into this. If you're a loud talker, you might have a lot of problems with this microphone. I'm pointing to nothing. I'll just lift it up here so you can see it. But if you are a loud talker or if you're a close talker to the microphone, it's going to be very easily overpowered, and that is very unfortunate. Now, in terms of price, at the time of filming, the UM300 is listed for $59.95 on Amazon. A comparable product is that Blue Snowball Ice that I did test in this video, listed at $40. It's $20 cheaper. At $60 here for the UM300, I would recommend it if you actually like how it sounds. If you like the feature set, then sure, absolutely. We all hear things differently. If you like the way this thing sounds, then sure. But if you're looking for something that just works and is a little bit cheaper, then I'd probably recommend the Blue Snowball Ice over it. But anyways, that is all I've got for this video. A huge thank you goes out to MOVO for providing the UM300 for a fair and honest review. Let me know your thoughts about the UM300 in the comments below. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Thank you, everyone. Take care.